Arsenal fans need to grow up. No way we are trying to put Arteta under the bus. Mikel Arteta is failing as a manager, failed massively. Lads, the season isn't even over because of the FA Cup. FA or the, not like FA Cup and Carabao Cup. Lads, if Mikel Arteta wins the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup, comes in third in the league, Champions League round of 16, they get, eliminated, the fans are just as mad. So, just because you're out of a cup and FA Cup does not mean the end of the season, lads. Who cares? We are battling with the big boys right now. We're with Real Madrid. We're with Barca, Bayern. We're in the Champions League. Who cares if 13th United got one win out of 40 matches? Who cares? Now we've got, influencers that are Arsenal fans. I used to really love watching him back in the day when he was actually on one. But now he's just, trying, this comment right here, going back to your old tricks to get your numbers up, huh? Absolute facts. All right? Mikel Arteta, when he was 8th place, didn't receive this much hate. Arsene Wenger, he was getting all this, Wenger out when he was finishing, when he was in 6th place. Right here, what place Arsenal at? You would think that Arsenal are where United are at with all the hate that they're getting. Disregarding the injuries, I do think that Arsenal need to step it up in the transfer window and at least bring in one attacker, minimum one. Gabriel Jesus is out. Right now, our front three, is going to be looking like Kai Havertz, Martinelli, Raheem Sterling, or maybe Trossard in there because there's a bunch of injuries on the Arsenal squad, But Arsenal are second place, lads. Arsenal are second place. And we've got United just because they won in some penalty shootout. Yeah, with 10 men, we could be all disappointed. Yep, getting out of the FA Cup isn't ideal. But at the end of the day, Man United are sitting at 13th place. 13th place. We are at a second place. 6 points. Obviously this is a game in hand for Liverpool, but 6 points from the top. Why should we care what a bunch of United fans have to say? Why? That is like peasants criticizing the kings. Does the king really care what the peasant has to say? No. Alright, so why should we even care? Yes, Arsenal need to go out in the transfer window and get an attacker, get a goal scorer. Duran should be the perfect one. We've got West Ham bidding 30 million somehow. They're taking a piss at that point. But if that's going to be an official submitted bid, I think Arsenal should double the bid and see what happens. Because Duran is probably valued around 50 million, and he's a goal scorer, comes off the bench, got tons of goals, and I think Arsenal are desperate for a striker right now. Kai Havertz is not cutting it at all. I do agree. 60 million on Kai Havertz has kind of shot us in the foot. At first he was going on a goal scoring streak, and now he's a banter player right now. A banter. Nowhere near the starting lineup do I want to see him. But this is really the cycle we're at. We're right now at Arteta out. Then you go on a decent run of forms, start calling, okay, I don't agree with this part. Let's block this. Yeah, act like that because I don't agree with that. Set piece, yeah, we're scoring set pieces. You lose a couple matches and then you start overreacting. It's just a cycle. And Mikel Arteta has really, gotten us out of this. And I just think sacking the manager when you're literally in a title race is probably the worst decision. I've never seen a manager who's at second place, 20 games in the season, gets sacked, and that same team wins the title. Like, does people like Troops think, oh yeah, Mikel Arteta gets sacked? Who are you going to bring in? Oh, Zidane must be jumping on Arsenal right now. He's definitely going to want the job. Zidane's going to come in, out of his vacation, come in and just lead Arsenal. Kai Havertz is going to start finishing. Martinelli's going to be old Martinelli. What does he think is going to happen? No, you are in second place, lads. Second place. It's absolutely unbelievable. If you are saying Arteta out, you shouldn't even be an Arsenal fan. Go choose another club. I'm hearing City, a lot of the bandwagoners are at Barca right now since they beat Madrid 5-2. Maybe City's taking applicants. Go somewhere else. But right now, you back the manager. And if you're going to go out there and start going to the stadium and start chanting Arteta out, give your ticket away to someone who actually wants to support. Because it's absolutely banter that we've got lads coming in and saying Arteta out while we're sitting in second place. Second place, lads. Let's lock in for a second and use common sense and not be in this, purgatory that Arsenal fans seem to always be, and back the team. All the team has to do is go out and sign a forward. I've been saying left winger, but right now, if we need a band-aid, go out and get a striker. I'm seeing tons of wingers who are getting all these, like Thomas Lemar Could be a nice little loan signing. Tons of players, tons of options. But Arsenal need to go out there and at least get something. The month is ending and they need to sign one. But do not say Arteta out. That's a terrible thing to say. But anyways, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Do you think Arteta out is warranted right now, even though Arsenal sitting in second place and at the top of the Champions League leaderboard? But anyways, thank you guys for watching.